Hello and welcome to Control. It appears that they have got the frame rate in control. Either that or the fact that I've got a new AMD graphics card is making a big old difference, because this game does appear to run quite a bit better on AMD. I actually bought this game at release and refunded it in about an hour and a half because it was so unbelievably unoptimized at release. So it's either gotten a lot better or it's due to the graphics card. On the 1070 Ti, I couldn't even run it at 1080p 60. I had like everything on low. Now with the 5700 XT, we're running at like basically max settings apart from screen space reflections, which is at medium, because that is a big old performance impact. So it's on sale. I got it for £14 on the Epic Store, £24, and then you get like an extra tenner off with a coupon. And a DLC came out for it recently. Didn't buy that. That's not on sale. Made by Remedy, who did Alan Wake, which is one of my favourite games of all time. Quantum Break, pretty big stumble there. I mean, what a disaster that was, Quantum Break. But yeah, I'm going to start a new game. I'm going to start over because it has been like 8 months and I only got about an hour and a half in. So I'm going to start from the beginning. New game. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have separate save slots. It's a shame. F, interact with a control point to revive the location after dying. It's a bonfire.
This is gonna be weirder than usual.
I met a man with a flashlight.
You called me. So here I am.
She has like the Beyond Two Souls Aiden thing, kinda, with her. Aiden, whatever its name was.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves.
Coronavirus is a hoax.
The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
It was on sale.
Hello?
Housekeeping. This gives me kind of XCOM Declassified, Bureau Declassified vibes, and it's got kind of like SCP kind of stuff in it as well, doesn't it? Now, one of my big problems with this game was that there was so many collectibles. There was a collectible, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one, another one, and it slowed the pacing down of the game so much. So I'm not reading them. because it ruins the pacing of the game. In my opinion, how do I actually get to them? I don't know. This is not world building. Me pausing the game and looking at a menu is not world building. And what gets me is Alan Wake did it perfectly. And then they just forgot it. It's weird. There's another one. And there's another one.
Seal.
Okay, maybe
I
not.
saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
You're always on my mind. So, now one thing I love about Remedy is that they're keeping the FMVs alive. They're like one of the only companies doing it. One of the only AAA companies doing it. There are some indie games that do it. Games like Roundabout and those kind of point and click kind of games. Choose your own way games. Like the Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker, stuff like that.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
He jumps very strangely. She's got a very weird face as well. I'm guessing she's based off a real person, but she still has a weird face. I'm sorry. To the actress. Another collectible. That I'm not going to read. It's another one that I'm not going to read.
Hello?
Oh, housekeeping.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview.
By interview, I mean gun.
Elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, they you are helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird.
Welcome to the oldest
Janitor
house.
is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
Yeah, this game definitely released in an unfinished state. Even on consoles, it was definitely unfinished. Like the PS4 Pro version was unplayable at release. I don't know if they've ever fixed it. I think they probably did.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it.
There was a guy with a flashlight.
I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
My dad should play Alan Wake. My dad would love Alan Wake, actually, I think. I installed Assassin's Creed for him. I don't know if he's played it yet or not. Probably hasn't. But I think he'd really like Alan Wake. Story by Sam Lake. He was the face of Max Payne 1. And he's like the face of Remedy. I don't know where he is at Remedy, how high up he is. He's like the top tier person at Remedy. Control. Ling the frame
Did I lose
rate.
you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years
Bob
since
Dylan.
the men of this bureau took him.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan. Terrible voice. Very good songwriter. Terrible singer. Collectible. Oh, okay. So that cutscene we saw at the beginning with him literally was just then, I guess. Never a big fan of the game starting like this. With just cutscene, 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 cutscene. No actual gameplay.
Pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
It's the pyramid from Destiny! It's all connected.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world
Alan
events,
Wake.
intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime
Sounds
candidate
like him, at
program.
least.
Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
I believe it's the guy who plays Alan Wake.
Look at this place. Where am I?
One thing that is great about Remedy is that they continue to use all the people they've used previously, you know. Like, one big family. Platforming! I like platforming. B to melee. Boosh! Use the force!
The same
Jesse.
gun.
There's only one gun in this game,
Okay.
but you can change
Now I have a
its
gun.
like uses. Oh. Stone men. I've always loved the animation work at Remedy. It looks like a baba. How you can run. It actually feels like you're running, going. Jesus. I'm sorry. Whoosh. Oh, it's health. What was XP drops?
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Guns alive! Gordon's alive!
Things have quieted down outside. Let's take a
No, they haven't. Definitely haven't.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
See, that's the real actor, I think.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
Oh,
Get the fuck away!
now. Whoa! I want to do that. Why not? That's all I want to do. Every time I play a Remedy game, I just want to go. Whoa. That's all I want to do. That's all I ever want to do. Just jump in slow motion.
The hotline.
Miami.
Secure line of communication.
Max Payne.
Silence. Reach the hotline.
The hot.
Whoosh. Materials. Delta. Whoa, children, it's just a shot away. Materials. Assets. Clearance level. The materials mission loadout. Weapon mods. Abilities. I think there's like rune type things you can equip, like perks, I think.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room
Scream.
for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Oh, hello. But that's some good photoshopping skills, considering there's been no pictures taken of me. You can actually turn off copyrighted music, but I decided to leave it on because I want to hear it. I want to hear what it is. Toilet roll. That's a big old toilet roll. A wide toilet roll. Collectible. Oh, hello. There's a weak desk. Mama just killed the man.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Urban legends. Collectible, collectible, collectible. Hello, the boss. What did it say? Ranger second class. Oh, he was infected. Oh my days. Is there a difficulty setting for this game? I don't know. I'm gonna die. No, there isn't. Okay.
Must cleanse control points.
Where are my painkillers?
Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
This game's got some cool puzzles in it, I think.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello. Can you hear?
Yeah, I know about
Can't
that.
tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's
The
assistant.
Pope?
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Even the things they've got on look like XCOM
Director.
declassified,
Fade.
Bureau declassified.
Call me Jesse. Okay.
It's got such
Jesse.
a weird face.
I
It's
know.
really creepy.
Look, somehow this hostile force, this hiss, that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone, not protected by an HRA.
Every game.
And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot. Trench is dead. Shot. I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon. Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around. You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in. I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
What I was going to say is every game is correlating to the real world at the moment. It's in lockdown. The lockdown has been lifted. Like, we're in full lockdown. Hello. Civilian. Cleanse the hiss corrupted agent, which... Oh, this over here? How does she know how to do that? Dud. Vanished. Speak with Emily Pope.
The hiss has burrowed too deep, ripping it out. I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough.
There's a dude running around with a flashlight.
I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing.
He's a ghost.
I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know. Trench? The ghost, or whatever.
No, that's
it is.
Casper.
He mentioned something called the HOTLINE. Said I should find it.
In Miami.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss. Where is the hotline? It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you. Okay, that's my next stop. That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
I remember this game being quite hard, even
They call me
for
the
the hour and a
director.
half I played it.
But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now.
The bat phone.
I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Ring ring! Your delivery's ready. We can talk to her, can't we?
So don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. The hotline should be in the communications department.
God, origin of the hiss.
Where did the hiss come from? I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in? No.
No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
The oldest house.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
Director Trench.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Objects of power.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks.
Hadron resonance amplifiers.
So HRA stop you from becoming hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
The faces give me very LA Noir vibes.
Thanks.
Like how their faces are very
I'm sure I'll
expressive,
have
but
more
the body,
questions soon.
the
Just let me
neck
know.
down doesn't seem to correlate to the head very well. Hello. You could just open it like a normal human being, sort of go. Right, Metroidvania. Asawa.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Exterminate, we are the Daleks. We have come to obliterate humans. Exterminate. We are the Cybermen. We have a Doctor Who episode in this building. Where's my stealth mechanics? Whee! Very floaty. Can't go that way. Bad hiss. Oh, I remember. I think I managed to get up there without the flying ability. Unless you're allowed to, I don't know. I did this. There you go. I pick that up. No. Shoot it. Shoot it. Can't pick it up. I hate reading. It's the worst. Ooh. Got it. But I might die. Like the floor is lava. Ah. Wap wap wap. I thought I could jump across the sink and not be hurt by it, but no. Wap wap wap. Right. Oh god, where was I? I think it's a bit like Dark Souls where it's persistent. Even if you die, you still... It kind of saves items you've picked up, I think. We'll have a look. We'll see. Maybe not.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Yep. Whee! No. Bad way.
Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
But I got the item. Did I? Huh. Ooh, hello, look. More health. I can only have one. What's the best one then? More health. More damage. Wash your hands after picking it up. The food in this place is god awful. I'm filing a complaint. Very artistic as fuck. Another one, look. Another collectible. Machine God. It's very dark. Certain places. I remember like it was yesterday. Energy recovery. His life is in your hands. Let's work hard. Woo. Bonfire cleansed. You have used humanity. Get more Estus flasks. Like Harry Potter and the staircase. You can't actually get up these. Like you can't get up. You can get up them, but in a very strange way. I think you can't walk up them. Or you can. It doesn't really work very well. I think I remember having trouble getting up them the first time I played this. There we go. This bit is fucking... This is weird as fuck. Sit up, Meg. What did she die of? She got the corona.
Sorry, Meg. What happened?
You went to Hyde Park and protest.
It's like the director says, confidential and children don't start with C.
And so there's the C word.
Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
It's like TV shows, British TV shows from the 80s and 90s. Kids TV shows. I want my mama! Ah! When's this game set? What year? Supposed to be set in? I guess they've got old technology, so it can't be traced. Maybe that's the point. That shit is that is shit nightmares are made of. Yeah, yeah. If I have a nightmare tonight, oh, here we go.
Just look at it.
Alan
8
Wake.
inches wide and capable of storing a whopping
Oh.
80 kilobytes.
Cool. Phew.
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. It can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we launched a cup.
The telekinesis, is that what it's called? Well, I always get confused between... There's telekinesis and there's one that lets you read minds, and I get confused between them. We call it the Force.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Is that blood, or is that blackcurrant? Uh-oh. Oh, I remember this. Is he dead? That would maybe. I guess it would. There's a chance it would kill you. There's a chance anything could kill you, but I think it would just knock you out. It wouldn't kill you. Oh, I mean, I thought they could be really heavy. I don't know. I thought they were fire extinguishers.
Object of power. Looks like the piss had latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Oh, it reminds me of Little Inferno. Little Inferno. Right, the Yogscast's playthrough of it. Little Inferno, Little Inferno, Little Inferno just for me. Hi, friends. We're gonna burn stuff today. Yay! What do? Ooh. I can finally store my pornography. 64p.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings?
We call this the tutorial zone.
I'm no one's director.
I'll hold E. Oh, I changed it, I think. I remember. Oh, okay, no. Maybe not. I use middle mouse button to do it, because if you press E, you take your finger off of D, so you can't move right while you're doing it, which is a problem. So I use middle mouse button. Not a big fan of middle mouse button, but yeah. It is what it is. Nope. It's getting closer to the ground each time. Don't let it prick me. Don't let the point prick me.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off.
Uh-oh.
I got it.
Boop. Have some trash, you trash. Pong. Pong, 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 pong. Take whatever this is. Where am I going? Oh god, level 2. He's still dead. He dies all the same. Unlock by upgrading.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mail.
It reminds me of something. Oh, it reminds me of Star Wars. That sound effect reminds me of Star Wars. House memory. How'd you upgrade stuff? I only see you in my dream. Exterminate. Anyone got a flashlight? Ooh. Health boost. How much better? 16. 16. Right. Deconstruct it. Might as well. The same one. Actually combine them to upgrade, I don't know. Your mama's a whore, she sucks cock. I don't know. What is the there's that Exorcist film. She says something. Your mama's a whore, she's a cunt, or something like that, I don't know.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves.
We're number one in deaths of coronavirus.
Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below him. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for.
Maybe you protest in Hyde Park.
Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes
If you're an idiot.
we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Now, the thing is, I'm not scared of anything being under my bed. There is no under my bed. My bed has drawers underneath it, so I can't get under the bed. There's like about that gap between the floor and the bed. Bob the Builder, what's he doing here? This is my jam. I love how they built a little like privacy wall for the toilet. Or, you know, move the cabinets. Oh, hello. Uh-oh.
This must open the door.
Didn't I already get one? A level 1 clearance. See, this bit I had trouble. I died here my first time through. I think. Yeah, I died because there's a boss here. I beat this and then I think I stopped playing it.
They can fly now. Great.
Poor Marcy. Here you go. Hello. Oh. Yeah. Oh, he runs away, doesn't he? I know he dies, I think. He runs away.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Well, that was easier than I remember.
The hotline should be past the mailroom.
When can I fly? I want to fly.
All right, take this down.
Oh, it's him.
The situation in Cuba has
Cuba?
been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly,
Sound like an arsehole.
Show up inside a U.S. embassy. Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
I'm taking notes. I don't know why.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms. The hiss got him.
Seems like the type of game to take notes on.
The hotline can't be far now.
Isn't the janitor around here somewhere? I hear a ringing. No one's picked it up in hours. Yeah. Hotline chamber. Gonna do a joke, then I went, nope, not doing that joke. Nope, 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 nope. I think my dad's sorting out his life insurance because of
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
He's sorting out his life insurance. Oh, I think it needs updating or something. My mum's like, you gotta get it done with all this corona stuff going round. Oh.
Have we been here before?
Yeah, it's the motel, this bit.
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them. Like something recognized from a dream.
I love the way this looks. I don't know why, I just love the way it looks. I could just sit here for hours and just be like, yep. Don't know why. No, I've made it here before. We're close. Like 20 minutes. And I've got to where I was before. Hello? Where's the key? There's a key for the room. correlates to something and I don't know what. Oh, hello. Oh! I did this and I can't remember how I did it. Ah. That's
The key has a black pyramid on it.
hello. I was always told you shouldn't do that. It'll wear out the light. I think that might be bollocks. Complete the astral hello. Challenge. Challenge. Oh. Ah! I didn't realize there was a drop. I don't think they care. I guess. I feel like this place was specifically built just for RTX, because look, everything's shiny.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
What's the knob on it? How do you dial anything?
Team, my management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I want to play Max Payne now. I've only played it last year. Again, all of them. Oh, nosebleed.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Wasn't there another game, film, or TV show where they read... Oh, it's Bioshock Infinite.
When I tell them about you.
Bioshock Infinite, they started bleeding from the noses.
She might be able to help.
So this is about where I got to last time. I got back to the main hub, talked to her a bit, and that was about it. I'm exploring. Hello.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? I'm sorry. You made it. I'm glad.
Emily? I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love
Coffee
to
can
run
kill
some
me.
tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
OBS has shat itself, which is great. Back. The cutscenes are too much. The dialogue, I can't stand it. The frame rate might die here with all the foggy stuff and the stun. Reminds me of Final Fantasy VII. Righto. Unknown caller. Who is this?